Hello, Magi here, and today we're going to be looking at my 16th Floodgate, which is a really tough dungeon, I would say. I think the last video was a 14th Floodgate, so 2 keystones level higher. There's lots of skips, which you may not know, so let's just play it and see how it goes, alright? So, unfortunately, I had my mics. My mic was working, but I guess for OBS I had muted it or something? But yeah, so I may hear, like, my teammates talking. And I would try to respond, but because the mic's not working, you may not hear it, but it's whatever. So let's look at this. First pull, here's the first pull. I know the Chinese route does something different, but right now we're not doing anything crazy. So I just did my Cone of Cone combo here. Try to get a little distance away just to be super safe for the flamethrowers. I think it already ran off, so I'm okay. So just try to do as much AoE as you can. Nothing too crazy here. Just be ready, because right now, if you see, I have my focus macro, so I'm ready to kick the surveyor when it comes out. There's 2 of them. I usually call out which one I'm getting at, so that way, the other DPS and tanks know which one they can and cannot get. So usually I'm covering one of them. And our comp, as you see right now, is Unholy, Ellie, and myself. Pretty strong, I would say. 2 of them we pugged, the Elemental and the DK. Seahorse and Bob are my friends, so we were just blasting this. This was like done at like 8 or 9 in the morning, so we were going at it, that is for sure. Bob had a resilience. He has resilience 16, so and you saw the Ring of Peace was not optimal. That kind of messed it up. Luckily, I did not Cone of Combo yet, or else I would have lost a lot of damage. I think I commented too in the Discord about that, but yeah, I didn't pick it up. This pull, I can't remember if we just kill it or we let it move. Because Bob, sometimes he pulls it. Okay, yeah, there we go. That's the thing. Because sometimes he finishes it all up or keeps it there. It just depends on what he wants at that time. I have Star marked as my focus right here, just in case to kick it. Because sometimes you have DK, but this time we did. Someone interrupted, which is good because better to be safe than sorry. And here I'm just popping my AoE. Now in this pull specifically, if you're okay with your kicks, you should focus on the Architect if you can. Me, I was trying to find the Architect again because I had to look at the Surveying Beam, and I found it, so I'm targeting it. But because it's up, I think I tried to hit the scaffolding. I may or may not do it successfully, but yeah, there you go. I try to go back, then I go back to the Architect. Because the Architect is the biggest HP pool here. So you do want to focus it down if you can. The reason sometimes you might want to be hesitant because you might pull the Divers here. And then you got to deal with Harpoons. So it's just sometimes we dealt with that Harpoon pool. So I focus those guys just because, if the Harpoon goes with the Bomb or Loader Bots, it is very scary. And here we had a pretty good pat because the Demolitionist was right close to the pack we want to go. So it worked out really well. Plus we have a DK, so it's not even that bad. I can't remember if I tried to blast away them. Actually, no, I don't need to in this situation. Oh, I did. Just to get them a little tighter if I can. And I'll wait for, I think, another orb. Yeah, another orb. Then I do my Cone of Cone combo. Just to make it a bit nice. Just so I have another orb out in that moment. And then refresh here. It's nice when you have a lot of ads, and then orb just goes out really fucking fast, which is always nice. Now, in this pull specifically, I would say target the Inspector in hindsight, just because since they keep moving out, they have more HP pool just because they teleport out, so they're not always in the AoE. The trick shots, trick shot obviously having them as focus kick if you can, but the damage is not lethal at a 16 yet. When you miss it, it's death. Probably at a higher key level you do. Now here I sent Icy Veins again just to ensure we kill the things up, because here I think I was trying to prioritize just getting as much Icy Veins as possible. In the high key level, maybe I want to switch it up just prior for the boss, but I think it was not a bad idea. I just want to see how much I get out of it. Plus the Inspectors are still all the way out there. So it's not even that bad, honestly. Just keep blasting it and we're done. A little extra on Icy Vein, but not the worst thing. As long as they're dead, right? That's the important part. So right here, this is where our shaman went ham. You'll see how this first wave of ads comes out. So you see here, he has Ascendance, Unholy has theirs. I don't have because I used it for the last pull. So both of them hop on their CDs and just watch the Elemental going crazy. I think at this target count, this is where they go fucking wild. So as you see here, our Shaman is just carrying the ad damage here, and I have no CD, so it makes sense I'm not really doing much. And if you notice here, we're playing in this corner. The way Bob does it is, he puts it here because with the ads. So let me see if I can get a good example. Okay, this is not the good one. It's not the best bait, but let me show you an example. When the bait comes out, if I can. We take the things outside. Let's see. Let's see if I find a good one. Give me a second. Let me go back. Let's see if I can find a good one. Nope. Boss here. Let's see if I can find. I want to show an example of why we fight here specifically. It's for the blue circle lines. So you see Doomstorm here? It's coming out, right? You see, he only has like one circle or something because it's stuck in this area. So if you fight the bots in these kind of corners, when they move and they're hit to wall, they can't go any further. And then when they have to go back, you know, the distance is reduced. So it's really good for AoE. Like here, it's really good because you see they're all stacked up clumply. This one's not good. That was not the best bait. That was my fault. But even then, it didn't go that far because I think we just killed it. So this is why we played it in this corner, because this way our AoE damage has better uptime on it, and it just makes the bots much easier. It also helps when you have a Shaman just pumping insane amount of damage. Yeah. And I commented, yeah, our Shaman was doing like 13 million DPS something. Of course it's gonna fucking die quick, man. And then this is perfect because our phase went really nice. So we just had this part. Here, this part is a lot of damage, so you want to have a defensive. I usually alter the first one. We're playing with, what's it called again? A Mistweaver, so it just doesn't have the same crazy value as a Disc Priest, but it's fine. Now, I have all my CDs back away, so it'll help with the ad phase. Not for the damage amp, but, you know, the part is honestly just killing ads. So you get to that damage amp. And you look, if you notice how Bob's positioning, he's positioning the boss close here, because you see, it hits there, and it goes backwards. It's not to go too far. Here, I play a gangsta move, a blink after it shoots out, just to be super safe. And yeah, see? Just goes back here, and it'll come back up. Doesn't go too far. Well, minus this part, but it's still really close. This one, it'll come back soon. So that's the nice thing about playing in these kind of corners. You clump them up. Look, see this again? And it comes back. It's so fucking nice. It's so fucking nice. It just makes that shit really clean. Gives us a lot of uptime on it. And see, the bots are all done. And we have it pretty good. Alter again, just to keep it up. I can't remember. Okay. Seed Horse gives me the Cocoon, which is nice. I appreciate it. I would have been fine, but you know, I'm not going to say no to defensive. So I've saved my defensives later. And then here, we obviously have to move because this corner is going to be used up. So Frost Mage, unfortunately, isn't the best, I would say, for this fight. So it's really good for when the drones are, like, have really varying HP. That situation is good because the Glacier does well. But on Frost has a weird, in my opinion, has a weird situation where if you're around, like, 4 to, like, 6, it has a weird feeling. Because 8 is a good area to Blizzard to get more Frozen Orb really fucking fast. But 4 to 6, it not too fast. But Glacial doesn't have as much value. So it's a weird feeling, because like a lot of classes do well 5. Frost is not bad. It's not like it's doing bad, but like you want it to be either 3 or just super huge amount. And that's how I feel about this fight specifically. I can't speak for Fire because I don't play Fire, so I can't say. Now here I pressed Comet too early. I wasn't paying attention to Cone of Cold, but I think it's fine. Because with the excess Frost, I'm getting it down pretty quickly anyway. And then here we have the damage amp again. And I think I pop Ice Cold this time, yes, because Cold Snap is pressed. Yeah, so usually if I know Cold Snap is down, that's the case. Just opening my door for my cats to get in. Okay. Alright, anyway, so... Yep, boss is doing really well. If you look at the time, we're just fucking cranking this. This is almost a 4-minute fight, and that's really good for Big Mama at these high key levels. If you can get that, you're really fucking juicing it. Our Shaman carried this. Obviously, DK did really well, but I think the Shaman carried so fucking hard. If you just look at the numbers, I guess I don't play Shaman, but oh, Maximum Distortion. This one, oh, I got that shit on bag. Okay, I remembered I did something good here. Yeah. You see what happens when they not stuck in a corner? They just go very far. That's what the corner strat is really good for. So 4 minutes and 4 seconds on a 16, I think that's really good. Now here, Bob is doing the crate skip, which you can do. He fucked up once. He melts, and then he has to really position it, or else we have to fight this. Then he does it. He does it good this time, because we timed it by skipping this one. And it takes some time if you're not familiar, but if you do it, you save so much because you both save offensive CDs. So you go to the next pack and you save percentage because it's not the most efficient. I think we're discussing it. I think I said no. We said not yet, obviously because of our hero timing. We saved for the harpoon pull because that's honestly a little scarier. And we have offensive CDs here. The Unholy and I see Veins with Unholy Insult. So we were able to blast this. Oh, I've used mine. I don't know about the Unholy. Okay, he did. So we both sent our shit. Alter here. Alter's not bad. So I think I mentioned the 14 Floodgate, but the damage the Blood Mage does is an absorb. So Alter will heal you because Alter is the heal back to your original amount. So it's pretty good for that specific part. So we're just blasting it as quickly as we can. Do I use my trinket here? It sucks because I'm using prior trinket, which is a good trinket, but okay, I do use it. It's just awkward because it's 2 minutes and I see Veins like 130 with shifting. So it's a little awkward there, but not the worst thing you can deal with. And then yeah, so look at it, 20 seconds left before hero. The Blood Mage is dead, which is good. So all the real damage is gone. Here does it Common Storm? I feel like I would, or maybe I don't. No, I do. So it says at this point I just send it the Common Storm combo, Konoko combo, which is not bad. And then we just gotta kill the Inspector, which is why I focus now because they're just so high because of the way they keep moving out. Because here you really obviously as range you want to move out for the RPG in case it goes out. And I activate this because I just blink back. And here I think I do shifting power here, right? Yeah. I use my ice flows and shifting power here. This is like most optimal because we're in the air, we're flying. And it's perfect too because Icy Veins coming back up, right? You see? So this is really amazing. Once we get everything grouped up, I'm trying to watch to kick. He silences, which is good. And then I'm setting up hero here. Yup. And then we go wild. Well, the Shaman press hero, which is good. Oh, someone got hooked. I couldn't kick it because it was out of LOS, I think. And I think mine was on CD too. Then I'm just sending my offensive shit. So here we're just blasting. Yeah, if you can, focus the Architect, but don't forget to try to interrupt as much harpoons. Because those are the scary part. If you get harpooned into the bombs, it's scary. Also, the funny part is with the Architect, it can save you too. Because if you get the nail gun, it roots you in place, and it does damage. Let's not neglect the damage, but the thing is, if you get rooted, you cannot be harpooned. And that it won't drag you. It'll do the damage to put the dot, but you won't get dragged to a bomb, which is really nice in its own right. So it's not the worst thing, honestly, getting rooted in this particular instance. So then we go up. We fight the 2 guys, which is not bad for our comp here. So DPS, right? We're doing really fucking good right now. Surveying beam. Dude, I fucked up my Cone of Cone combo. I know that, yeah, because I fucked it up. I just pressed it again because just send it anyway. I don't remember why it fucked up. I must have. I think I did it too fast. I think I must have pressed something too fast. The situations where I press Cone Code too late because I think I'm in like a very haste mode and I think I can get it off, but I don't. And Inferno, this is a nice range pack because it's so fucking free. If you're melee, you're living your hardest life here, I ain't gonna lie. Every time I watch this shit, I'm like, my god, it sucks to be range, man. It really sucks to be range. But it is what it is, you know? You just take it for what it is. And then, yeah. Pull here is pretty good. There's nothing crazy here. Now, I know in the Chinese route, I think you skipped this too because you really want to get as much percentage you can. I think you did like, you leap up, you wild charge something. You do a lot of shit to skip it. For Archon, we just blasted it. I think we were just chilling that time. And it's a 16, so you're not at that point yet. Because the Chinese route, you also change your first pull, going up the hill. But, I think we're doing fine here. Once you see the timer at the end of the dungeon, you saw that we were pretty chilling that time. And then here, this is a really good Frost Mage fight. Once they're stacked up, it's really fucking good because I'm pretty good at using Glacial for the 2 targets. So you see I got Normalian because I hit them 2 crits. Because I'm pretty good with the Winter's Chill, back and forth. And then here, did I get multiple? Or am I going to get 2? Let's see. I got messed up, I got 1. I mean, we still got enough. Yeah, our Shaman's going to get it. 2. And then Bob gets the last one, I think? Yeah. Yeah, I use my trinket here. It's always a weird timing to use it because you desync it if you want to get more usage out of it. I honestly do not know what's more optimal, getting more usage trinkets out of it or always lining up with Icy Vein. I honestly don't know. There's a lot of stuff I know about Frost, not with the trinket timing with that, but it's whatever. It's like, I'm not losing the keys because of that specific usage. It's gonna be more if I fuck up my rotation than anything else. So yeah, I got 3, which is really good. I was able to knock out a lot of it. And then we got 1 more, and then 1 more charge with Bob. Oh no, I think we use the gel. Yeah, that actually makes sense, yeah, because we just get more uptime. And then nothing crazy here, fight honestly. It's just like a pretty standard boss fight, like for this key, for high levels. Nothing, honestly, you do the same thing really for bugs. You don't do anything different for this specific fight. But I'll just let you guys watch how I perform the fight as a Frost Mage here. Like, I think it's one of our better fights because it's 2 target cleaves. Oops. It's 2 target cleave, and they're usually stacked until this part. Obviously, once it's charging, it's a little harder. But our numbers are still really fine that it's not like a hindrance, you know? But they're still stacked up most of the time anyway. So it's a good performing fight for us. I don't know how he died. I guess it's just the priest difference, or maybe not defensive, I don't know. Or maybe I got shot with the thing too, that could have happened as well. It is bad overlaps with this fight specifically. And because it was a shaman, he just onk, which is fine. Saves us a B-res. And then I get this, so I at least get 2, I believe, here. Or 3. I'm a gangster, buddy. I got that shit down. Alright, and then Bob gets the last one. Yep, pretty good. We went really well. I don't use my CDs because I'm using it for the next pack. Which makes sense because we're doing, if I remember correctly, we did like, the kelps, right? You want to do the kelps, so you want to save it for that. Like, the timing at this point, it's coming up, right? So there's no need to use it. And I could have shifting power, but like, I'd rather shifting power for when Icy Vein is down. Because there's no need to really use shifting power, because you look at my CDs, I don't really need anything to go up that quickly. So we're chilling. I would say we were doing pretty good on time. This fight was like what? If it shows me. It's like 3. It felt like 3 minute-ish. 3 minute 2 second. Yeah, our boss fight was really good there. Yeah, he grabs. It was like 2 or 3 bombs. 2 bombs with this, so it's like 8 targets, which is really good. 8's really good for Frost, I think. Icy, you know, send up my CDs, and I just blast this, and I had a pot too, so it helps a lot. We're trying to do as much stops as we can, and it's not that bad too. Even get the restorative, it's not dangerous. It's the spinning tornado is the dangerous part. We try to interrupt as much of the jettison kelps, and if restorative comes off, I can just spell steal. It's not that bad. Yes, I'm spell stealing it. Unfortunately, I don't know. I don't think they give me any of the heals. I could be wrong, but it doesn't feel like they give me any heals, or else that would be optimal. Because then, if I get it, then I wouldn't need heals for most of this portion. But it is what it is. I don't know why spell steal has some weird interaction where it can heal you for some, like not heal, but you steal the buff, but sometimes you don't get any buff. So it's a weird interaction. I don't know why that's the case. And I spell steal that, and yep. And then I think I position myself. Yeah, I position myself to get the buff, not the buff, the bomb. Just make it a little faster. Now in the past, I had groups where they did that before they pulled it, which is not bad. I think that's optimal too, but like one of those pulls, we actually pulled the boss and wipe because you're not going to be able to deal with the boss in that. That's just way too much damage. Now just heads up, I do die here. I do a really fuck up play. You'll see it. But yeah, don't worry, we'll see. I do fuck up and die here. And I lost Icy Veins with it too, which sucks. Oh, I think I was greeting too hard. I'll need to look check. I think, yeah. Not this one, not this one. It's the second rotation of Icy Veins. Because this one was too early. Now this one, I ain't gonna lie, it feels not as fun without Disc Priest. Because I had to pop Ice Cold here. I never usually have to pop much to start with. But I think that's just the power of Disc Priest shields. And at the time you're watching this, I think this is with the before the Disc Priest Oracle Disc Priest nerfs. When this comes out, I think probably Tuesday or Wednesday, whatever the fuck it does. they're getting nerfed. Now, how much, I don't play healer, but I think it's supposed to be substantial. Not enough to... I don't think it'll break them from meta. It does do something. Yeah, it's just... It definitely feels different. One, because, like, without a priest, it feels harder. Because, one, you're missing 5% stam, so you have that much more stam. And then the bubbles and lenient, it's really strong. Or something like that. I don't play priest, but, like, I know it makes shit, like, chill. Like, here, I'm, like, fighting for my life. Like, that's never the case with Disc Priest ever. It's unfortunate. It's just the class design right now. Was it here? No, I don't think I died here. Because I remember it was, like, Icy Veins. That's more tragic. Now here, I think having high leech is not bad. I'll need to look at the healing for this again, but like look at my healing, like 440k. I think he was talking to me. Yeah, he's talking to me, yeah. I told him I had something. But did I fuck up here? No, I invis here. Is this where I fucked up? No, okay, so I guess the next was where I fucked up, yeah. Because I know I had Icy Vein and I lost it, and I was fucking pissed that I lost it so badly. But it is what it is. You learn your mistakes, and you do better. I just gotta be more... Yeah, I sent here. It's during this swamp. I should have pressed Ice Cold. Yes, I see I have Ice Cold. I should have. Had Alter. I'm just, like I said, I'm just so used to playing this with a Priest. I know the Canes with a Priest, not with Mistweaver. And I fucked up here, too. I think I got hit by waves. Yes, I got hit by waves, and I died, and I lost Icy Veins. It's fucking tragic. But I deserved that one. It was the waves. It was if I had done that clean without waves, I think I still should have deserved that because I could have just Ice Cold. But I was just wanting to save Ice Cold. I also popped Hero here because we want to get it on CD. Because you see, we have 11 minutes left, 30 seconds, so it just popped 10 seconds ago. You want to get use of that Hero regardless. Because if you don't use it, it's going to be lost. And rather we just send it now. Make this part easier. It'll help our healer out a bit too. Having Hero as to help out with the healing portion anyway. And I still think we get a good value out of it, honestly. Not that bad. We lost a little bit, but it's not the end of the world. Look at 11 minutes going to this part. It's really good. And I'm just asking for a buff because we didn't have everyone in Discord. So we killed the Architect here because we need the percentage and we use it to skip. Yeah, I guess I don't get the Shaman buff. I guess I'll ask it after. So anyway, this Architect pull is what you want to do if you're skipping bubbles. Because you need the percentage. Because bubbles like 4 or something like that. And this is a good percentage for to skip some. And you're also skipping the Bloodwarp Mage. So you do need percentage here as well. And they're not that bad. I think I saved my Icy Vein because they're almost dead. But then I just got it up at this point. Which is fine. I think it's good to have for next pull too. So we're really cruising it. Like based on the time, like sometimes we're at 10 minutes and you're still fighting the boss, which is really scary. But we were cruising, we were doing this, and because I knew since we're skipping bubbles, we were fucking chilling at time. As long as we didn't do any weird fuck ups, we were good. We were good. And then we let Bob do our thing. I canceled Icy Vein just in case. Just in case the pet does some weird shit. I don't think I got Shaman buff still. Which is whatever. Unfortunately, Master isn't too strong with FrostFire Mage. Frost Mage. Just because... Oh yeah. We accidentally pulled it just because with Disc Priest you would have Mind Suit, but you didn't. But here it's fine. Oh, thank goodness it didn't pull. I looked back to see make sure I didn't get pulled. I was like, oh, thank fucking goodness. Because we fucked up the skip with Bob a few times. So I was so concerned. But since we passed it, I was thinking, we're good now. We're so fucking good on time. You know what I mean? Like, that was the hard part. We got past that. Everything else is pretty fucking free, honestly. Like, nothing scares me at this point. Everything is just, like, easy, Gucci. Because this part, you only have to deal with Inspectors and the cast. There's only 2 casters, so you have a more than enough... Our comp, everybody has kicks, short kicks too. Except for me. So this is, like, a really good comp to deal with the kicks anyway. I think after the casters we jumped, or usually Bob will go ahead, but I guess we just cleared just to be safe. And I had a proc Icy Vein, which was really nice. Let's get shit done quicker. LOS next, yep. We're just running ahead. And I help kicking it just because might as well put it on the lockdown. And then I proc another Icy Vein, which is nice. And then oh whoops, I don't know why I fucked up. I don't know why my Common Storm didn't go off. I was spamming it. But whatever. It was fucking it was so annoying. I saw like what the fuck is going on? I guess I was just GCD locked at that point, like where my characters are in GCD. Oh, but whatever. And then after this we cleared, obviously I'm not popping CDs because we still need to kill the 2-pack with this route. So I save it for the next pack. We just blow up the inspectors. Yeah, Bob was just saying we have to play if we fuck with this guy because we had enough time to do this, honestly. All this we still had enough time. But, you know, just the more time efficiency. Let's not fuck it up. In prison. And then I think we had Seed Horse do his shit. In cap, and then Ring of Peace. There you go, yep. I hugged it like my life depended on it. Yep, you see that? Slow movement, and then we were good. And then this part, we just blew it up. Here, I don't think I popped Mirror Image, I think, just because I wanted to save for the boss. Hindsight, I think I should have, just to make it easier on Seed Horse. No, just because it would have been nice, because not, yeah. But yeah, this went really well, this part here. Nothing too crazy. Just blasting it. I mass buried just to be safe. Probably could have saved it for the other part, but I just didn't want to fuck up. Like, you know, like we had so much time. I didn't want to lose anything. And then I want Shifting Power after I see Comet Storm and Frozen Orb goes on CD. Just to be safe. Yep, there you go. And then I should be Shifting Power really soon. Yep. And yeah, we have 6 minutes. We have Hero. We have so much time. If this was the final boss of Rookery, maybe not as safe because that boss sucks ass. But here, I knew we have a lot of good time here. Alta here, I just have to really watch the floor with darkness. It really makes it hard. But that's what the name implies, darkness. Now, I was a little low, but I was good. I could have altered, but he gave me bubble, which I appreciate. And then once I get Icy Vein, I'm just gonna blast this boss up real bad. And I procced Icy Vein as well. So that worked out really well. Oh, excuse me. I do wish for Time Anomaly. I wish it just gave us Icy Veins and Time Warp, but not the proc of Brain Freeze. I think it's that impactful, man. Obviously, having like the big CDs is really nice to get because you know you really feel it. A fucking Brain Freeze doesn't really do that much in the grand scheme of things. Now, if it proc my Access Fire and Access Frost from Time Anomaly, that'd be a different story. That would be good. But you know, it was already built in the hero talent tree. But I'm just saying. Oh yeah, this is where shit got wild. So it bugged for Monk where it was chasing him, and then it couldn't heal the thing. Our shaman. I had Ice Cold, so I was good. So this is where we had DK was able to B-res, and I saw we had 2 deaths, which sucks, because it got bugged because he couldn't put it to the water. But we're okay. We still had to reuse our B-reses, and we had another one coming up later. And I played really defensive here because after the B-reses, I was like, let's not fuck around. So I used Invis there, more bearers up, and then we were good. I still have my potion, which I know I didn't need to use. And then here, nothing too crazy. I think those are the last deaths just because of that stupid bug. Because obviously with Monk, they need to hit. Gotta be careful with the... Yep.
I do have it. Yeah.
And then, do I pop Mass Parry here? To help out? Let me see. We have AMZ. Okay, we have that. That's good. Helps out a bit. Alter as well, just to help with damage reduction. I have to be really careful. I gotta remember where my placement. Yeah, I did it early just to be sure I don't hit another one and get out of there. This is it's not that bad, but you just gotta be always mindful of those lines, because if you alter wrong, you really can't alter wrong because they're always gonna hit a line. But like, if you don't watch your alter time and go back, you're gonna die. That's happened to me in the past, so that's why I watched my alter time record here to make sure the timing, so I can just come back when I need to early, so I don't get hit by a line. Because the line will, I mean, I don't know if it kills you at this key level yet. I probably would, but and it stuns you, but you can blink out of it. So, because it's a stun, and I play blink and not shimmer, so you can get out of it. Alter here, just to be safe. And I know my alter timing, so like I was like pretty good. And you look at the time, we got 2 minutes, it's 20%, and we have time hero coming out. We're so good. And going to this, I think I had mirror image too, so I had 20% DR already by itself, which is nice. And then I think I'm shifting power again. I should be. Or I didn't. I didn't. Okay. That's fine. It's fine. Or is it because I was waiting? Oh, I might have waited for Ice Barrier. Oh, no, I didn't. I thought I was going to wait for Ice Barrier. Nope. Because I was thinking maybe from defensive play, I'll wait for Ice Barrier as well to get more value out of it. Just have double Ice Barrier. But I did not. I did not. That's fine. That's fine. And look at that. We did it. We didn't need our last hero. So we really cooked it there. We went fast. Like 121. 4 deaths. We did really good. If we had 0 deaths, that would have been like almost 2-3 minutes, honestly. But yeah, that was my... Yep, the Bobster. But anyway, that was the Floodgate, and I was really happy with that run. Like, overall, really good. I know I had a death, but I was happy with my performance, all things considered. We got the Floodgate, I got the points, and I'm just another key way to getting Resilient, 16. As of this recording, I'm needing Priority, but I'll get that eventually. But anyway, like always, this is Magi. I hope you guys enjoyed this video.